Okay.
Man, this game is crazy. You know, you come out here 1 week, you look like a major champion. The next week, you look like a 25 handicapper from Crabapple, North Dakota. But
Let's go, bro.
3 shots, for par, I just do 2, 1 putt, par 4, birdie, woo, new driver, info, replace, M2, par 5, fairway, what you fin do? Think I'll try to get on into, start right, good line, good view, it drew, shooter McGavin, 2 thumbs that's up high and 2 fingers pointed at you, pew pew, fairway to green, conk off that I'm playing. Sometimes these par 3 green look like an island, a plunge and keep it on dry land, at least I might try, man, up with that 5 and might use the trap, man. I got a check, man, line tango, ball speed, rated that backsman, and where that ball land. Watch that's on my hand, is yours not the time, man. Yeah, that's my garment. I feel like Ron, man. Not talking noodles, I'm talking about John, man. And Gary Woodland, stripes with Travis Fulton, got me striping like Dustin Johnson. 59 watchdog, the way that.
And we're back, baby. Episode number 177. Nothing is Obi South Texas Golf Podcast. We got a banger for you tonight, baby. That is Brucey. How you doing tonight, my man?
Let's go, man. I'm kind of bummed out today, dude. But you know what? Today's gonna be even better, bro. Tonight's gonna be even better, man. So I'm stoked out.
Well, we got a lot to get into. Brucey and I have had some sibling, and I say sibling because we're like brothers. We've had some sibling rivalries lately between him and I. We played a beautiful course today out at La Cantera. Thank you to Anthony Cantu, the tournament director, FOREBROS Tour, for having us out there. Dude, tell me, bro, how beautiful was the course out there today, boy?
Not only was the course beautiful, the weather was beautiful. Everything was in our favor, bro. Like you couldn't. And then I took a PTO today, bro. I was like, I stayed behind, guys. I stayed behind. Come on, man.
How long?
Good 20 minutes.
Guys, well, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're going to have the CEO of the First Tee Greater SA, Greater San Antonio, Carrie Kimbell, on the show tonight. I'm appreciative. The last time she was on the show was episode 80, July 2022, bro. Wow. It's been a minute. It's almost been 3 years. As normal, guys, we're so thankful to have back our presenting sponsor, Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Big ups to our guy, Lee Ramos, owner, operator, family-owned business from Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Make sure you hit up our guy for any of your demolition, any of your dismantling needs at 210-507-2227 and hit him up on his webpage, on his page at MaximumDemo.com. They're on Facebook. They're on Instagram. This dude loves the dirty work. Family man, great guy. Man, this dude does it all. And also, we are coming live from the Texas Chancla Studios. Thank you to the Texas Chancla for being the studio sponsor right here. Yes, he is that lawyer. Brucey, where do you get all your legal tips from, Brucey?
TikTok, Papa. TikTok. I get all my info from him. Hey, I got him on my top 5, bro. My top 5.
He's on your top. He's on your fave 5. Your fave 5.
It's him and Manolo.
He's on your fave 5, baby. Yeah. Oh, and Manolo. And Jeremiah Sierra, right? Sierra.
Yeah. FOREBROS, bro. FOREBROS, yeah.
We are coming live from the Texas Chancla Studio. Make sure you hit up our guy for any of your legal needs. You know what? It's DWI, criminal cases, divorce, anything, any legal matter. Make sure you hit him up at JesseHernandezLaw.com. He is that guy. He has been voted year in, year out, especially these past several years, from the SA Current as the lawyer of the year here in San Antonio. He will fight for you. He's a great dude, had a golfer, living out his best golf life out there. Make sure you hit him up at JesseHernandezLaw.com, the Texas Chancla. All right. And the last one, man, hey, it's getting tough out here, bro. It's getting tough out here. It's getting tough out here.
Do it though, dude.
Right here, we got big ups to our guy, Bo LeHue, out at Golf Club of Texas, bro. We had a little hot 9 action out there yesterday.
I heard the gossip,
dude,
bro.
Hey,
I heard.
Course is looking nice. Course is looking great. Got some videos coming out later. Course is a vibe, man. The 10 cup bar, the short game area right in front of the clubhouse. The range was packed. Winter has been hitting courses hard, and it's been a hard time for winter here in SA in regards to the courses. But I'm gonna tell you, dude, that 100% Brucey
Zoysia,
that 100% Zoysia is looking nice out there at Golf Club of Texas. It's about to be on the FOREBROS schedule. Several board members went out there last night for a hot 9 action, and Bolichi's doing some great stuff, dude. I was telling him, bro, I'm over here like giddy schoolgirl texting him last night that blown away. I can say I have one complaint, though, in regards to the Golf Club of Texas.
Spill.
There wasn't enough sand in the sand things. And the sand bottles. Because you know what? Hey, remember, you got to take care of the course, and it'll do what, Brucey?
Takes care of you. Come on.
See, look. Hey, you're on tonight, baby. I love the energy
tonight,
you give.
I wish that golf
tonight,
game was on, but it wasn't on today, bro.
So make sure you go see out the Golf Club of Texas. It's a vibe. No other course like it. You might get in trouble with the wife later, though, because you're going to be out there. You're going to be eating or drinking, and we'll help you out. Take your wife to dinner out there, man. Bro. She'll understand why it takes you so long to get home.
Exactly.
All right, Brucey. As we catch up before we bring Carrie on the show, what are your thoughts and what are you most intrigued about hearing Carrie speak on tonight?
Bro, so of course we all know that I wasn't a part when she first came on, dude. So like I said, man, like I'm all about helping, right? Helping others and just helping the game of golf, whatever I can do to influence the game of golf. So when I heard you were bringing her on and when I caught up on the first one, dude, like I like seeing stories like that. I like seeing people that do things for the community, do things for the greater San Antonio. And now that I live here in San Antonio is my residence, bro, it's like it's just good seeing good people do good things for the community. So I just love that people can have a big heart for that, bro. And especially golf, it's what we do, right? So I'm ready to hear what she has to say. Like you said, it's been 2 years since she's been on, so a lot has gone on in those 2 years. So I just can't wait to get into those conversations, bro.
I'm going to tell you, I'm kind of I'm not going to say nervous, or I guess it's excitement, right? It's excitement because. You know, being raised, Brucey, you were raised by your mother. You got your older sister who played really. I mean, she was like older sister and older brother to you. I mean, am I right? Mm-hmm. You know, she was that sibling, that tough sibling, the maybe not the sibling you wanted, but the sibling you needed, right?
Yeah.
And exactly. I always look at it. I was raised by 4 women, and I really view women as women are very capable of being in these tough and these strong power positions. And I think Carrie is in a tough position because the game of golf is dominated by who mostly?
By men.
By men. The game of golf is dominated mostly by men. And I think she does it with some grace. I think she does it with a certain amount of grace, a certain amount of command. And I think she's in a tough position. So I can't wait to hear about it. I can't wait to hear about what's happened in these last close to 3 years. And I'm also curious because she asked me, she's like, "Hey Andy, I'm ready to be on the podcast again." And I'm like, "Hey, say no more, fam, right? Say no more.
Bring it. Yep.
As we have a couple more minutes here, there's some big topics in golf. Before we got 2 minutes here before we're going to bring Carrie on. What are your initial thoughts to Full Swing Season 3?
Bro, dude, so quick story. I forgot it was Tuesday, and we had just talked about it at the gym, right? We talked about it at the gym, and I forgot it was Tuesday, did my normal schedule, came home, and then you texted me, "Hey, bro, have you kept up on it?" And I'm like, "Dude, today's Tuesday." And as soon as I first episode, the intro, bro, the whole, like, what they talked about, like, what's in the upcoming, I was just glued, bro, glued. And my wife was like, "Hey, you're not going to get up. You're not going to," I'm like, "Nope, staying here. Don't move me."
Did you see it all? Did you see it all?
No, dude. So right now I'm on episode 4.
Okay, I'm on episode 4 there too.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we'll get there after we talk to Carrie. And also tonight we're gonna have Adam Bizon. He's throwing an awesome tournament to benefit Our Lady of Guadalupe. Hello to CYO. And we love tourneys, dude. It's tourney season. Yeah. We love it. Bro. They're having it at one of our favorite golf courses out at beautiful Alsatian Golf Course or Golf Club. And Mrs. Reed, new general manager Zach, doing some great things, putting some love, some TLC back into that place, and making it a little more friendly. And I think I'm not trying to talk crap about any previous regime or whatever, but once Mrs. Reed left kind of like the administrator side of the golf course, I think some love was lost. And now that Zach, one of her proteges, Mrs. Reed was his mentor, bringing Zach in there, you can tell dude loves the community. He loves the course. He loves the place. He loves his members, loves the people. And I'm really excited. With no further ado, Brucey, we're going to keep you in the green room. and bring you right in at the tail end of the conversation. And let's bring on Carrie Kimbell, CEO, the First Tee Greater SA. Carrie, how you doing tonight?
Hi, Andy. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm hoping I really talked you up. I don't know if you're able to hear it. I'm really excited to have you on. And as soon as we were playing at, help me if it was the 32 or the 31st, the 33rd Character Cup, you were playing behind us. Your group was throwing darts behind us, and you said, "Andy, hey, I'm ready to be on the podcast again." Yeah.
No, thank you, Andy. I was listening to your dialogue kind of coming on, and wow, we have some other topics to talk about on that, but that's okay. We'll get started. I think there's a lot of great things happening at First Tee, a lot of hard work over the last 5 years by myself, my team, and my board. And so I think it's just time to come back on, and then you have a great golf community, and just talk about what's going on at First Tee and why it's important. And we have a lot of exciting things ahead.
Well, the last time it's been almost 3 years. It was July of 2022. But I wanted to tell you, I wanted to kick things off where I know I may have apologized to you. Guys, about 2 years ago, Carrie called me, and Carrie never calls me. And she called me and she said, "Hey, Andy, I said some unkind things about a course, about a certain course. And, she called me out on it. You did. And you caught me off guard. You caught me at a good time. You caught me at 9 a.m. I said I was not awake yet. And normally I'm really quick with my tongue, but I could not say anything. And Carrie called me out on it. And she said, "Hey, Andy, why are you, I thought you were a partner. I thought you were a friend. Why are you, down talking one of my events?" And so I wanted to make sure that I did it in front of everybody and apologize to you, because my beef with that course wasn't right. And I look back now, and I don't think I want to make sure that I apologize to you and apologize in front of everybody. I did apologize on the phone, but I do see how that was wrong of me. And I know what you're doing, and I know what you're trying to do in this game and in the city. And I hope you're able to forgive me. And my words and hope, and hopefully I've learned. But you know what? What I always tell the kids in school, I said, "I'll forgive you, but I won't forget."
No. Yeah, no, you're good, Andy. I wouldn't be on here if I still held a grudge. Holding grudges is not holding grudges in life is not it's not the way to live.
Okay, all right, great. So now moving on right there. Okay, so you run the First Tee Greater SA, and there's a lot of moving parts. Why don't you kind of just explain to everybody what is your job entail that maybe people might not know and think you're just that lady that sits behind the glass window at the range?
Well, I definitely don't play golf as much as people think, but that's anybody in the golf business, right? So the city just renewed our lease for 30 years in August, which a lot of my time and my board's time was spent I've been there 5 years in January. So a lot of my board's time and my time was spent the last 5 years just educating people on what we did at First Tee. I don't think people understood, we're more than golf, right? And I think, when you hear the word golf, most people have a connotation that aren't familiar with it, that it's, exclusive, it's expensive, and, it's for a certain demographic, right? That only. And honestly, the frustrating part was that First Tee, the national organization, which was started in 1998 when Tiger Woods came onto the scene, that's why it was started. So we've been doing DE&I since 1998, when all these people came into the game that didn't have a place to play because of Tiger Woods, right? And so I think it was just people's perception, like they didn't understand what we did. And so really spent a lot of time the last few years just making sure that people knew, yes, we're a public driving range, yes, we're open to the public, but we're also serving kids, and we are giving these kids, we're not trying to make them the next Tiger Woods, but we're trying to make them into good people that can serve the community. And if they happen to be Tiger Woods, great, but that's not the ultimate goal.
And I'm in total agreement. I'm an avid follower and supporter of the First Tee. Right here, you got one of your coaches, volunteer of the year, PGA Hope, First Tee coach. Coach of the year. Receiving awards left and right. He's going to be part of a golf fashion show right here. The man Doug Carlton right here. First Tee rocks.
Hi, Doug Carlton, the best coach ever, coaching 5 classes for us this session, plus his PGA hope. I mean, he's an amazing, amazing, amazing person. Thank you, Coach Doug.
No, and he is, and I'm so thankful that the I think is it the Southern Texas PGA, right?
Southern Texas PGA just awarded him the Patriot Award at their national meeting.
There you go,
and it's
and
there's not even an award for Doug. Like he needs like an all-encompassing award.
I think in the future, I think the award, I think there's going to be an award named after him, right? He's that much he's that much of an amazing person to helping kids and on and off the course. And I think I wanted to read you this. Y'all recently posted something on your social media because of first tee from your students or from your golfers. Mm-hmm. And one of your students said this, and as a coach and a teacher, I'm over here like I'm already about to get choked up. Because of first tee, I can now surround myself with people who reach for the stars. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I've been crying a bunch today because we had our game changer luncheon. And so we honored some amazing young individuals today. And I cry at that. It's kind of, it's not a joke. I mean, it's totally genuine, but I mean, these kids are like my own kids. And, you know, we are exposing them to golf, but we're doing it to make them a better person. Like we're core values and teaching them to give back to their community. You know, Lindsay Lee was our biggest award winner today. And she gave 240 hours of volunteer work back to us. And she truly loves doing it. And so I think, you know, and I said today in my luncheon at the end, because we had Humberto Garcia, who wrote the book, The Long Game, as our speaker, as our moderator. And, you know, he just said, everyone has a story about golf. And so I just said, listen, we all share something very powerful here today. This game has brought us so much joy. Like, this is what we're giving, like your support is what this is giving to these kids, you know, like, cause it goes beyond the game. We all know that, all of us that play it, it's not just the game, it's the friendships, it's the networking, it's the opportunities, it's being outside. And so that's what I want people to know is that when they support First Tee, they're giving kids these opportunities to use this game in a way that can last them their lifetime. And that's why I do this job. I mean, it's because that's what it's done for me. That's what it's done for me.
And I think, and what I was saying before you got on is that being raised by a single mother and being raised by my 3 aunts and grandmother, you know, there's a lot of estrogen in the house, right? There's a lot of estrogen, and they're always worried about trying to raise a young man. And so I think you have a tough job because you know what, you're in a game that's mostly dominated by men, you know, and we're not trying to beat the bush around it, but I think you've handled the job, and it's a hard job, and I think you've handled the job with force, with command, with grace, and I want to commend you on it because you know what, I don't envy sometimes the shoes or the pants you have to put on sometimes, right? But I guess if you could share maybe with us, maybe some of your best, maybe your one success story, because as a coach and a teacher, so my job is to get your child to the next level of their life, you know, to making varsity team and to getting them ultimately to college and to be a good young man or young woman. If you could maybe just share, you know, one of the successes that you've had come through your program that you've seen since you've taken over.
Yeah, can I just touch on the woman part for a second?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so I've never seen that ceiling like in my life because I was the only girl on my high school boys golf team, you know, and this game, that's why I do this. This game has opened up so many doors because I wasn't afraid to, you know, just try it or just go out there. And I no one ever told me specifically, you can't play because you're a woman. And so I hope that's what I can teach all First Tee kids, whether they're a male or female, like no matter what you have, you can overcome it or you can get around it. Like Humberto Garcia said today in our luncheon, but I think especially for women, one of the things that we did, I was in Leadership San Antonio year 47. And once they found out that I played golf, my women colleagues, we did a empowerment series last summer or last year where we had 30 women leaders in the community because they said, listen, Carrie, we're actually getting asked to play golf now. So I was like, great. They're like, we're just not comfortable doing it because we've never done it before. And so we did this series. We did driving, chipping, putting, We had a summer event where I brought in a panel because it was so hot of women leaders in the community, how golf's played an important role in their life. Because they are getting asked now, which is better because they weren't even getting asked, but now they're getting asked. And the value of, the 4 hours or 5 hours on a golf course with, someone beyond just the game, you're learning about what foods they like, their kids, where they like to vacation, and who they are as a person, right? They're learning about who you are and who they are. So, yes, it is still male dominated, but I do feel a little bit of a surge kind of coming on. I mean, chips and walk at San Pedro, like women want to do it. They want to be outside. They want to sit at the table, and they're learning like golf is the reason. And so, yes, we serve kids, but the best part about those women empowerment series, who's teaching the women? Our first tee high school kids. So the thing that's so awesome about that is I hope one day some of them come back and say, I met, Julie Bedingfield at, your first tee event. I was teaching her lessons, and now I work for Kronkowski Foundation. Right. So it's all about the power of connection. And that's really what drives me. So I just wanted to take a sidebar on that.
No. Hey, nothing. I always have to remind people, nothing is OB. So,
yeah.
So tell me, what is your favorite question to be asked when you are in those foursomes or when you are in those new settings with people who are not, or maybe when you are in a charity event or when you're out at one of these things in these foursomes? And what's your favorite question? Because Golf Digest or somebody was saying this the other day, like the one question they hate to be asked is, so what do you do for a living? But what is the one thing that you like look forward to somebody asking you? I guess, like you said, about, between these 4 or 5 hours, your favorite what? I think I got you right here. I got you.
Are you talking about first tee, like what I do as a career?
No, just like when you're in that setting, when you're in those, maybe those charity settings, those like you're in those foursomes or you're in those, you're playing in these charity events and somebody, you're networking and you're finding out about people. What is your favorite question to respond to?
I mean, it's, just why I love this game so much. I mean, I have played a while, so, I'm fairly decent. And so I think, they enjoy playing with me because of that, because they don't see a lot of women that can play well. Right. And so I just love talking about the game and the opportunities that it's put forth to me. It's, something I can play with my boys. They're getting a little older now, more competitive. So it's not quite as fun because one's fighting or one's smiling and one's crying like every other hole. But like I just love this game so much and the power of it, and people just need to use that power. And it's not even power, just use it. I mean, it's amazing.
It is power. We always talk about it on the show. It's the power of sports. And I always say it whenever I give a talk at a banquet, for sports or something. I said, and not to be ugly, I said, I feel sorry for people that have never been on a team or never been, trying to give something to somebody else without wanting to receive anything. And it's the power of sports does that. And you're doing that. Well, you talked about being a great golfer, a great female golfer, and I got to see some of it up close and personal at I think it's the 32nd annual Character Cup. Okay.
Yes.
So keep in mind, I love to give to charity. I'm playing with my dad, uncles, and cousin, right? And we're playing with like a guy of 78. There's 78, 69, 56, and then my cousin. And we are in front of this great family who I don't know who it is at first because we don't have anybody behind us. And then the stupid place of playing as fivesomes, this stud group catches up to us. We see right behind us, they're throwing darts, CTPs, closest to the pins, monster drives, laughing, cheering, high-fiving, chest bumping. And I'm like, who? I say, hey, do these people know we're at a freaking golf course? And I turn around and I see it's your family. And I'm just like, man, y'all put on a hell of a show on your way to the championship. I think the next closest team was like within 4 or 5 shots.
No. I do have to say, I mean, we beat the Wileys, which they've won the last 2 years. The Griffins were there. Coy Breen was there. So it was a rough field. My boys have been determined to win this since we've been playing. I think this was our 5th year. And my oldest, who's 13 in the picture next to me, it was the last year that he can play from the red tees. So I think that was even more motivation because next year
Yes.
he's got to move back.
Yes. Thank you. Finally. About time.
Yeah.
About time. Now, how was it that day? I mean, because look, I mean, it's like it just what you hear Ben's dad always talk about it not being about the who wins or loses, and it's probably like one of the best events where we can get everybody on at one place at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I think I love Mary. I mean, obviously ran the first tee forever. And golf's just a huge part of our family. And I think what I love about it the most is that my boys are on the same team versus fighting against each other. So like they're cheering each other on versus fighting on the golf course. So like to me, it's the most enjoyable round of golf because they actually get along and don't care if someone hits it bad or hits it good. They're cheering each other on. But I think it's why I love this game so much. It's a family thing. I can do it with my kids, for the rest of their life. They're not on their screens. They're not, they love the sport themselves. They don't love it because we've made them love it. They love it themselves. And it's just a great way, I tell everybody to spend time together because people just don't have that anymore. I mean, my boys play other sports and I encourage that as well. Like, I think golf should be in everyone's bucket, but like not the only thing, not only baseball, not only basketball, not only golf, especially at this age. My boys are 12 and almost 14. They you need to play everything. And I see it so much where people are just so concentrated on one sport. And if I had $1, and I'm sure you too, for every time someone said, I wish it would have started earlier, we wouldn't be working now. So, it's like just getting that message out and just this valuable time that you can spend with your family and travel to amazing places. I mean, there's, you can go everywhere and play it forever.
And this is the thing. And I think as guys get older or golfers get older, they say they want to shoot their age, right? Like that's the thing, right? They always want to try to, those older golfers, they always want to say, I shot my age today. Right. So Carrie, before we get into some of events that you have coming up, if you could just tell people just how, if they want to donate, if they want to give their time, they want to be a volunteer coach, they want to sign their kid up, how can they reach you and how can they get at you?
Awesome. Thanks, Andy. Yeah. So firsttsanantonio.org is our website. Obviously funds are always welcome, but I mean, really volunteers and coaches, like if you have a passion for this game and what it's done for you, we're always looking for volunteers and coaches to give their time and mentor these young people. Because we can't grow our program if we don't have volunteers and coaches. We have 3 sessions a year, so not everyone can do every session, and they're 7 weeks long. So it is a little bit of a time commitment, but it's an hour a week at a location hopefully near you. And I hope that, through your channels, like we can continue to grow because that's truly probably our biggest need is volunteers and coaches. If you have a passion, you don't have to be good. We have people that can teach the golf part. Again, we're not trying to teach the next Tiger Woods. We just need you to be engaging and fun with the kids. Golf, especially with the young ones, like it's still a weapon in their hands. So just making sure they're being safe and engaging with them. That's all these kids need, right? I mean, we have lesson plans and we have ways that we can help you to facilitate that, but it's more a passion for the kids, love of the game of golf, not necessary, but it does help obviously. And just your time.
And right there, you said it. It's engaging and wanting to be there. And kids aren't dumb. They're not dumb. They know when mom's got to try these clothes on. Wait right here, or no, like they're not dumb. They can sense and know when you're being fake. And I think that's one of the best traits kids have is that they can read you or read right through you. Right here, I got a great comment right here. Andy Carranza right here. Great interview. And Sergio Lozano right here. I went to First Tee today. It's a fantastic facility, and I'm hoping we're going to
be getting better, Sergio. It's going to be getting better.
That's right. It's going to be getting better right here. So why don't you talk and speak on like you have an event coming up right here, Polo in the second annual Polo in the Park.
So it's actually not our event. We're just hosting it for the Bracken Conservancy. So for those of you who've been around San Antonio for a long time, our facility was called the Polo Fields, right? They used to have polo events there. So in partnership with the Conservancy, they turned 125 years old last year. They wanted to bring polo back to the park. So last year was the first year we did it. So we're just the host facility for them. This does not benefit First Tee, but we're, as a partner of Brackenridge Park, we provide the facility for the Brackenridge Conservancy to bring polo back to the park. We had it last year. It was great. I mean, I didn't know much about polo before last year. I still don't say I know a lot, but it is this Sunday. There is free admission to the public. It's from 2 to 5. But yeah, come out and see our driving range turned into a polo match.
Okay, this is one of the questions I had for you. How are you going to pick up all the balls in the range? Like, how are you?
Any of your listeners want to come out to the First Tee about 1:00 on Saturday? That's another volunteer opportunity. Yeah, because we do have to dig the balls out. They have some people coming, and our kids are going to help. But the horses obviously is a big concern. But we worked with the Conservancy and the Polo Association in San Antonio, which I don't know if anyone knew there was one. There is, yeah, they help us get those out because the horses, obviously, we don't want them to break their leg. That'd be very bad.
So okay, so you hinted at an event you do have coming up. Spill the beans on it.
Okay, so we have a new event. Kellen, my chief development officer, had the tagline, "Who's sick of 5.5-hour scramble rounds?" It is an 18-hole hole-in-one shootout. So it is going to be May 21st at the quarry. Every hole will be converted into par threes. 9 of the holes. Actually, I'm gonna stop. It's the Ancira Auto Group hole-in-one shootout.
That's very
9
important.
of the holes.
The sponsors is important.
Sponsors important. Actually, she just told me at my luncheon today, so that's why shout out to April. They're the title sponsor. 9 of the holes are going to be for $20,000 cash. Those yardages will be 135 for women and 150 for men. The next 9 holes will be up to $40,000 towards a new car. So those will be from 150 to 165, 150 to 165 yardage, or 155 to 170, I think, actually now. So you play in an 8-some, you hit 1 shot a hole, no putting, no driving, nothing. And there will be a closest to the pin awarded on every hole. And we'll have a shootout for all the closest to the pin winners on 18. And we actually I wouldn't say steal because we don't steal things at First Tee, but we borrowed the idea from First Tee Sacramento, and they've done this event 3 years in a row, and they have had a hole-in-one on the $20,000 hole each year.
That sounds so badass, man.
So it's a shotgun at 4 o'clock.
That sounds awesome.
Takes like 2.5 hours, playing 8-somes, 1 shot a hole per person, go around, awards reception after, tea gifts. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Wow. At the quarry. So if someone gets a hole-in-one on the backside, like, you're going to hear it, and you're going to see people,
That is so amazing at the quarry. Bruce Berger over there. I mean, one of the studs in agronomy here in town, and Dustin, and man, you have that's amazing. And April and
we're grateful for Dustin, and Bruce helps us at First Tee. He helps consult our superintendent at First Tee, and Dustin and Sid Greehey have been awesome and are super behind this. So we're very excited to kind of launch this new event this year. It's on our website now. Ancira's name is probably not on there yet because I just learned about it about 7 hours ago. So give us a little time, but we're grateful for April and her support of the event. And people were very interested at the luncheon today about it.
That is freaking beautiful. April Ancira, a big supporter of UTSA athletics, of my alma mater. And I think her alma mater was, I don't know.
Trinity.
I was like, I don't know. She's gotten a lot of honorary doctrines from a lot of places for all the help she does, because she's an amazing individual. She's a huge supporter of San Antonio, right? San Antonio.
And Lisa, she brought Lisa Campos today. A friend of mine too.
My gosh. Awesome. Stop. Hey, stop. Yeah, I'm getting all excited. Stop. Right? Yeah. Athletic director, AD, there at UTSA, Lisa Campos, Dr. Lisa Campos.
Doctor, yes.
So, all the hats you wear for First Tee, you've recently, allowed Andrew Peterson and Alamo City Golf Trail to come in and to help run some of the city championships that were that were in with the first tee, and allowing you to concentrate on these golfers and these students and these mentoring and these programs. If you would speak a little bit on what Andrew and the Alamo City Golf Trail are proposing or hoping to do with taking over some of these championships.
Yeah, I mean, we've run those for a long time, and a lot of effort went into trying to make them bigger and better. Just, our focus is really on the kids. And so, but what I also realized is talking with, the diehards that really loved GSA and Saga and the San Antonio City events, they didn't want them to go away. So I didn't want them to just let them go. And the boards are in Brackenridge, right? The history is in Brackenridge. And so I think, all efforts were exhausted to try to, do the best we could, but really our focus is on the kids, and we just don't have the resources to do that. Right. In a way that I would like to see it. Right. I mean, running tournaments, making it special. So I think Andrew, the natural progression, Andrew's a great friend, and, he agreed that they should take him over. I don't know. I think I saw Ruben say a couple of weeks ago, stay tuned, they'll be announcing something soon. So I'm not exactly sure. They discussed a couple of different things, but I'm going to leave them for that to them to disclose, just because I'm not sure where that landed. But I think that the city is going to be really impressed with what they're going to be able to do. And, sometimes like the dates of the tournaments were dependent on our first tee schedule. And I think Andrew is keen on making sure that those championships are when he knows his golf courses are at tip top shape, and he can make them that, so that the experience for the golfers is the best. So sometimes like those things were definitely out of our control. So I'm excited for it to continue, because we're a transient city, but there's still a lot of people that really feel passionate and are great golfers. And so hopefully I hope that they can maybe even revitalize it and bring some other golfers back into the fold.
I know a couple of guys, Jeff Young, and you got Pat Young out there, who are helping, on the committee for this. And I know that those guys are passionate about, making sure that, they're doing a good job, and they're giving it its due, right? And and I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I said it on the other day on SA Golfers. I said a guy can dream, and I'm hopeful, and I'm super encouraged by and excited about what potentially can happen. Right here, I got a great comment right here, Alex Ibarra. So if you're interested in being a volunteer coach, do they sign up or do they inquire on the website?
Yeah, if you go to our website, it says how to get involved, or on it'll take you to a volunteer button, and you click on that, and then one of our MJ Resendez, our staff member or senior program manager, she'll reach out to you.
All right, there it is, right there, Alex. Okay, Carrie.
Thank you, Alex.
Right there, Alex. He's got a stud. I think his daughter's 10 years old. She is
perfect.
She's winning tournaments left and right, and he's such a good dude. His son, former city champ, Kane Ibarra, and
I know Kane.
Yeah, and
Our Lady.
Yes, Our Lady of the Lake, and that's his dad. Well, Kane's got a younger sister. Kane's got a younger sister coming up that might be even better than him, right? And so, Alex, make sure you hit up on the website right there. Okay, last question that I have for you. What do you think? You work with a lot of people that are higher ups within the city in regards to the game of golf and the industry. What are your thoughts as to where the state of golf here in San Antonio is at the moment?
I think San Antonio has a couple of challenges, right? Like we've closed a couple of golf courses, like the Republic closing. Obviously, Pecan Valley closed a while ago. The second course at La Cantera. I think a lot. There's still a lot of demand. We're a very tourist town, so there's a lot of demand. So I do think it's still keeping golf courses crowded, because we try to get space at golf courses since we don't have one yet. Wink, wink. So I'm hoping that, I think it's still strong here in San Antonio. That's what I think. I think it's still strong here in San Antonio because I think the demand is still high, but the inventory is somewhat lower. Like, Andrew's been closing courses for renovation, which is awesome, but then that also then squeezes the inventory, right? So, we're seeing more kids come into our program. We're trying to expose more kids to the program. I think the women are coming into the program based on our program and that Chips and Walk that's also at San Pedro. I mean, I feel like it's still healthy. Now, I think the tour side is probably not as healthy. I know that their ratings are down and they're trying to do some things to obviously maybe soon here bring everybody back together as one big happy family again. But I think people maybe just don't even care about watching golf anymore, and they would just want to be out on the golf course themselves.
That's where I'm at right now. I got a great comment right here. Fernando, help me out with the last name. Porres or Porayas?
Porres.
I'm gonna murder him right here. Our daughter's been at First Tee for 5 years. All the coaches, volunteers, and leadership doing amazing job. We love First Tee, and you know what? This is the sentiment I hear from a lot of people. And Carrie, I want to thank you so much for being on the show. Being honest. Okay, one more thing. Something recently just passed within the city. You renewing. You and another. Mac Wiley renewing city leases and getting a pretty good size. Yours is a 30-year lease. Mac Wiley's is a 10-year lease, and having the ability to sell or to apply for your alcohol license or to sell alcohol. Now, is there anything in the works of, I guess, you know what, maybe sprucing up some of the facilities and maybe making it like a little bit more like, I guess, putting some lights, you know, a little more, I guess, hipster friendly?
Yeah, actually, I'm glad you asked this because I did see the article in KSAT about, you know, us being able to serve alcohol. And here's what I'll say about that. All that did was give us the ability to do it if we choose to. So I want to be clear, right? Because, you know, we do serve kids, you know, that is our main function. Now, that would be a much larger conversation with our board to be able to actually do it and apply for a license because of our, you know, we are serving kids. What never happened, I can't say that either. You know, there's obviously, you know, some benefits. People ask us all the time, you know, do you serve alcohol here? So I want to be clear, it's just the ability to do it. And it's a bigger conversation that's not going to happen probably right now because we have other things going on, like renovating that facility now that our lease is signed. I mean, we have all been waiting, you know, I've been there 5 years to paint the walls and to do some things and make it better, improve the practice facility. You know, so we couldn't put any money in it if we didn't know we were staying, right? And so now we have the opportunity. We've already had meetings. I have a meeting next week with our strategic planning committee. We've met with an architect. We're working on, you know, what we can do in the short term because, you know, a master facility plan will take a couple of years. And so we need to do something now. We've waited a long time. It's tired, it's old. No one knows it's First Tee. First Tee rebranded in 2021. Amazing colors, fun, you know, so we are, I mean, it has to happen by the end of this year because it just has to happen. And so it gives us the opportunity, if we want to do it, to do it. So I can't say that we're not ever going to do it, but we're definitely not doing it right now because that is a much larger conversation because our focus is the kids, right? Like our main number one is the kids. And so I thank you for bringing that up, Andy, actually, I think because we didn't want people to think like, oh, we just got our lease signed. Now we're going to start selling alcohol. We're going to be San Pedro open till 11 and people are going to be, you know, we're just selling buckets of beers and we're, you know, it's going to be a rowdy thing. If we did it, we would keep the family, you know, vibe and make sure that, you know, it kept that, right? I mean, not that everyone's irresponsible, but we want to make sure that we're being responsible in that realm 100%. So actually, thank you for bringing that up because I didn't want people to think that, you know, it's going to, you know, oh, you're serving kids and you're serving alcohol. I mean, there are some people that would be against it. There's people that, you know, don't think it's a big deal.
Well, Carrie, growing up in a Mexican household, you know, we learned about drinking at an early age. You know, I think we've all, Brucey, I brought Brucey into the conversation right here as we close out with Carrie. As we've all had that picture holding that Mexican Sprite, we call her the Miller Lite in, so, you know, and it's like your rite of passage. Here you go, mijo, right? You know, like when you're 3 years old or whatever, right? But that's growing up in a Mexican household right here. I got some great comments right here as we close out with Carrie Kimbell. If you're just hopping on right now, CEO,
hey, Rachel.
First Tee Greater San Antonio. Rachel, Newren
Former
Harmon right here.
LPGA player right there.
Yes, stud.
Former
Always
LPGA
traveling,
player,
always
Rachel.
on the go, always working for the golf game. Carrie is crushing it. Always a fan of her and First Tee. Right there.
Thanks, Rachel.
Now, Carrie, I brought Brucey on right now because we want to thank you for being on.
Yes.
I know you have. I know you have such a tough position, and like I said it earlier in the show. You do it with grace. You do it with command, and like I said, sometimes you got to give people a good kick in the behind. And we thank you for what you're doing for these kids, because I mean they are the future clientele. They're the future golfers. They're the future CEOs, future doctors, lawyers, all of that. And we thank you for giving them a chance. And because sometimes that just like this young lady said right there, I can now surround myself with people who reach for the stars. And I always tell the kids at school, I said, hey, all you got to do is reach for the stars. Maybe you'll land on the moon, baby. And
that's right.
Exactly. Powerful words, Andy. Dang.
I saw it on the fortune cookie. I saw it on the fortune cookie. Brucey, do you have anything to close out with Carrie as we wrap it up?
I was in the background. I'll let y'all do y'all's thing. And man, Carrie, like I said before you came on, I mean, having people like you, like I said, I'm not from San Antonio, so most of my family is from out of San Antonio. But I tell them all the time, I say, man, if we had this type of stuff where we were from, I mean, I would have picked up golf a long time ago. It's not just golf in general, but it's just knowing that you had good environments. And it's like Andy said, I mean, when you're surrounded by good people, you become good people. And I think that if more towns, more areas had this, I mean, who's to say what else could happen? But again, thank you. Keep grinding. Keep doing what's best for the community. And like I said, I mean, you're just an all-star. Seriously, I can't explain anymore.
Right here.
Grace. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Last comment right here before I let you go. David Knoxpar, keep up the amazing work for the First Tee does. And again, hey, guys, make sure, all you got to do to support and to find out more about the First Tee Greater San Antonio is to hit up. I'm waiting for it to come up so I say it correctly. First Tee SanAntonio.org. Thank you so much, CEO Carrie Kimbell. Thank you so much for being on. I so appreciate you. Hey, and we want to be where you need us. So you tell me, make sure the next call you make to me is going to be a good call. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to keep them straight, Carrie. Okay. I'm going to keep them straight.
All right. Thanks, Bruce. Thanks, Andy.
He's got a partner to keep them straight.
Have a good night.
All right. You guys too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, dude.
That's awesome.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
But you kind of surprised me with bringing me on, bro. I'm over here like, hey, whoa, by the way, I'm on.
Well, I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure that you're awake. I got to keep you on your toes. Carrie's awesome. She's amazing, and I don't envy her position right here. And we talked about it before the show. Is like some people in the golf community. And I don't like to name drop anybody in regards to, putting them on Front Street, but some people want to see her fail.
Why?
And
why would you want to see anybody fail, right?
I guess because everybody always thinks it's kind of like being Mexicano, right? Who wants to see another Mexicano do well? Who?
Nobody.
No other Mexicano, right? No other
Crabs
Mexicano.
In the bucket, bro. Crabs in the bucket, right?
And I think that's the thing is that some people always think, what do we hear all the time? I'm gonna start my own podcast.
Yeah.
What do I always tell him? What do I always tell him?
I'm gonna put on what I want to put on.
What do I always tell him, Brucey?
Go ahead, Papa.
Do it. That's a do it. Right here. All right. So waiting in the green room so patiently, we have one of my buddies, Adam Bazan, on. He's gonna talk about like I said, it's continuing its tournament season. He's going to talk about and speak on his tournament that they're hosting for Our Lady of Guadalupe Helotes.
Come on.
Let's see. Adam, thanks so much for being on the show, my brother. Oh,
you're on mute.
Adam, you're on mute. No,
you're on mute, bud.
There you go. There we go. Yeah. There it is. How you doing, my brother?
Thank you for inviting me, both of you guys. It's awesome to be on here, to be on a podcast. By the way, I will say this. You are 100% correct when you say, if you want to do a podcast, go ahead, because it is not easy.
Yeah.
The formatting it's crazy. Making sure that you have the content, making sure that you're professional, making sure that you go back and edit all of your material. So all of those are edited out. It's not easy.
Yeah,
Adam,
One
Adam,
hour of
Adam, thank you, brother. This is raw, so we keep all of those in.
We don't edit, bro.
Hey, it's raw. That's why it's nothing is OB. And we want to make sure that every stupid thing Brucey says that or that I say is in there. It's just we keep it raw. Hey, no, this is the edited button. Publish. Publish.
The only thing we
I
edit
understand that.
is our waist size, right? Like, the only thing
God, hey, Adam, thanks so much for being on the show tonight, brother. I know you were waiting patiently in the green room, and we thank you for being on, brother. Now we have Adam coming on to talk about a great tournament. It's at one of our favorite courses out at Alsatian. It's for a great charity. I sit on the CYO board for the school I work at, even though my kids do not play CYO. They're done. They're done with their time.
What is CYO? Sorry, I'm not trying to sound ignorant, but what is CYO?
Go for it, Adam.
Catholic Youth Organization.
Ooh, okay. There you go. 10-4. Thank you.
There you go.
I mean, I was asking for everybody else too, not just myself.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Not everyone grew up with a CYO organization in their church. And not everyone grew up in the Catholic Church, right? I mean, we're Mexicanos, we're Hispanics, and we all think, well, everybody knows what CYO is. But no, not everyone does. So that's a great question.
Yes,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, brother. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mean to cut you off, and I'm not gonna lie. I've been in Catholic school. I'm from Corpus Christi, and being in Catholic school like my whole life, we didn't. I don't even know if there's a CYO now, but we didn't have CYO growing up. It was just American League, Central Park League. Cal Allen's got Oil Belt. You know what I mean? Like it's like and tell us, why you're trying to raise money for a great program. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the picture as well, brother.
Sure. Hey, well, thank you for that. Thank you for bringing that up. So our CYO, we host kids and we host events and sports for kids for all the way up to 17 years of age. It's inviting them to share more deeply in the Catholic faith and also get into sports, right? It's really just bringing these kids up so that they can understand the power of sports. You guys talked about it in the previous segment with Carrie, the power of sports. It touches the kids, it builds leaders, and it builds friendships and character. You've got to go through the loss a lot of times before you get to the win. So that is what our organization is about. And it really is about the kids. 100%.
And we love that. And give us just the dates, for those of you, and I will attach it in the notes. We'll put it on our webpage. We'll put it on our social media. Nothing is OB, South Texas Golf Podcast. If you want to give people out there the dates, we've already said it's at Alsatian Golf Course.
Mm-hmm. Alsatian Golf Course on March 28th. We're looking at an 8 a.m. check-in time, about a 9 a.m. shotgun start. Again, March 28th, 2025. So roughly about 30 days from now. We've got some good sponsors. We've got Goosehead Insurance, the Sexton Thomas Agency. Sean Sexton.
Sean Sexton.
He's a good friend.
Big Sean.
Yeah,
he's actually one of our coaches. And the dude just one Friday night was having the worst week of my life. My on-call was going crazy. My water heater went out. We hadn't got any teams signed up that whole week. The president of our organization was like, Frank, is this going to work? Is this going to happen? And Sean just texted me. He's like, hey, I heard you need a title sponsor. And I was like, yes, we do. We need anything. We'll take it. And all of a sudden he's like, you got it, man. You got it. So
Sean's amazing. He's one of our golfing buddies. He's a FOREBRO. Don't forget, guys, Nothing is OB, South Texas Golf Podcast is proudly sponsored by FOREBROS Tour. Never golf alone again. And Sean is a great guy, great family man. Well, I mean, he's better have a big heart. He's like 6'7". His heart's a lot bigger than our 5'4" asses. All right.
Every time I shake his hand, I have to shake him on the waist because I'm little.
Look, Frank. I'm shaking his hand right now. So Frank, so tell us about maybe what makes this tournament special. Yes, we know it's going for the kids. It's going to a great cause, but you know what? For those golfers out there that want to scratch that itch right there. And we already know we played Atlas Station last weekend.
Love Atlas Station, bro.
Hey, man, Juliana's is right there. Course is in amazing shape. Great staff out there. Zach, Mrs. Reed. Tell us a little bit about maybe what else y'all got going on out there to that, you know, and that these golfers can partake in.
So the first thing is, of course, you are going to be able to participate in our golf tournament, and you're going to be at a great golf course. And you mentioned Juliana's. We are getting lunch sponsored from Juliana's. It's one of our other sponsors, Maldonado Rentals. He said, hey, man, I want to make sure all of our golfers eat. And he went ahead and got us lunch at Juliana's. We've got Pool Concepts that sponsored our beverages. So, so those guys out there,
this tournament's getting better and better by the second. Right here, I got one of our good buddies, and we'll talk about it later. He whooped Brucey's butt today at La Cantera. Right here, RG Ricardo Gonzalez. Count on Brush Country Fluids to make a donation to this event.
Ooh, RG, come on.
Thank you, RG.
That's the owner.
It's from both of us because
it's from all three. It's all three of us. Can I get the donation letter? Frank, send me the donation letter.
I will send it to you. Yes. Thank you.
So right there, RG, thank you, my brother. Brucey, you need to take a dive more often, bro. Thank you, RG. Bro. Right there, Frank. Boom. Hey, that's huge. RG, one of our best bros out there. RG, thank you so much for donating to our kids in a great golf tournament. Now, RG, how long have you been a coach in the CYO organization?
Oh, me.
It's talking to you, Adam.
I'm sorry. My bad. I said my bad. Frank, how long have you been a coach in the organization? Call me out. Thank you, Brucey.
So here's the funny thing. I've only been a coach. I was only a coach for softball. So my daughter, even though we have flag football, we've got soccer, we've got volleyball, cheer, basketball, baseball, and softball. My daughter only plays my one child only plays softball. So the rest of the year, I'm donating my time just to be out there for the rest of the kids.
I feel you, bro. I do that for my board, dude. And I'm like, I said, just make sure you appreciate Coach Torres, because I'm out there like, hey, my daughters are old, they're long gone. They're too old, you know? And I'm like, hey, understand, like, hey, they don't make guys like us, Frank. Just make sure I want them to understand they don't make guys like us.
They don't. I have another guy, Miguel, is on our board, and he is the same way. His daughter is like, I don't want to play anymore. She's doing other things. She's concentrating.
No, you're gonna play.
School. But he's still there. Dude is still there. Yeah,
it's a passion, right? I mean, like I said, I'm not like a coach like y'all guys, but I love sports in general. But he's
a backseat coach.
Yeah, no, I'm a Monday morning quarterback, right? Hey, but like I know coaching and teaching, it's you got to do it for the passion. You don't do it because it pays. You don't do it because it brings validation. It brings anything. It's just you do it because it's the passion of the sports, and it's passion of just being in kids' lives and helping them be better versions of themselves, and then eventually them going on to do bigger and better things. But I know since I've been hanging around with Andy, and he's a coach and he's a teacher, like I love it. Like I feed off of it because I'm like, dude, like. All we do is talk about like how can we impact kids' lives, how can we impact people, and especially with sports in general. But I just want to emphasize on that. It's just like, man, when you
power,
it's got to be.
Yeah, Carrie said it. Carrie said it. Yeah. Carrie said it previously. The power of sports. Yep. Now, Frank, why a golf tournament though?
Yeah.
So, one of our president just said, "Hey, Frank, Phil, which is another guy that's helping me out. I want to throw a golf tournament." St. George Maronite had thrown a golf tournament, and they're a partner of ours. We rent their fields, and I will tell you this: the biggest reason that we want to throw a golf tournament is not only we want a little notoriety, right? Like people don't know about us. We aren't a huge CYO, we really aren't. But all of the money that we're getting is going back into the fields. A few years ago, we had some work done on the site where our fields are at, and we didn't have access to go out to the fields. And Andy, you're a CYO guy. You know, if you, well, I mean, being a golf person, you know, if you don't maintain the fields aren't going to look good, right? You don't maintain the course, it's going to look horrible.
And that's what happens. They don't take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
See, Brucey's learning, Frank. He's learning.
I'm learning little by little, Frank. Little by little.
Yeah. So for about 2 years, we didn't have access to our fields. And I think even through COVID. So we're starting to build them back up. My brother from another mother over at St. Matt's affectionately calls our fields the Dust Bowl. Because unfortunately,
I love it.
Unfortunately, about halfway through the season, the grass just starts dying. It gets beat
up. The kids are using it. It gets beat up. Yeah. And I understand that. I understand that exactly. Being at a smaller Catholic school, and we're playing bigger Catholic schools. And you know what I said? I always tell them, I said, do you know who hung their jersey on that old rusty hook right there in your locker? Do you know? You know what I mean? Like, do you know who had those Rydell pads? And and we appreciate that. We appreciate that, Frank, and that's why we wanted to have you on to speak on a great tournament, a great opportunity, a great course. Right there, you got our dog RG from Brush Country Fluids that's gonna make a donation right here, and had a funny comment right here. Tony Castillo, the CYO Scramble, puro free mulligans.
So Tony's a buddy of mine. I used to work with him at USA.
Tony was there today. Tony was there in our golf event on Lock and Terra.
He won.
Really?
He won.
Hey, so we'll tell him. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know, Frank. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna get you a side text right here as how much money he won. So I'm gonna say, Tony, I want you to donate that towards the OLGH CYO golf tournament.
Yeah. I think what we're gonna do then, if Tony's gonna play, we're gonna take bids to add 5 strokes.
Oh yeah, I like it. Hey, what do I always say, Brucey? What do we need? That toxic energy is what.
Hey, Andy loves toxicity. Like, I swear, he loves.
I love it.
Man, before anything, I want to give you a shout out on your attire today. I love your cap. I love the little Texas, dude. I love Texas. Texas is unlike any other. Dude, I think Texas is the best.
He doesn't love Texas A&M though. He doesn't love Texas A&M.
Nope.
I'm actually a Roadrunner. Sorry.
No,
I'm a Roadrunner.
Cool. I mean, I'll forgive you because we're in San Antonio, but
you have nothing. You have nothing to be ashamed about.
Awesome. Hey. Yeah, I was a Roadrunner class of a long time ago.
Oh, hey. 05, baby. 05 right here, baby. It's rowdy. Nice. You know what? Since we're talking about being, Roadrunners, Frank, I feel like I know you now. Like, I want to get to know you, Frank. So before a big round of golf, these are like I got Rowdy's back here in the background, right? Those are head covers as well. I would have my daughters sleep with, hey, I want you to sleep with Rowdy, because they have to have their stuffed animal. And I'm like, I want you to sleep with Rowdy the night before a big golf round. And then I started to just shit the bed, and I said, "Give me that! You're not sleeping with them. He's sleeping with me."
That's crazy.
You have to take back the lucky charm.
I was like, "Why do you give Dada your bad juju? Save him for somebody else."
That's crazy, bro. Dude.
All right, Frank. Is there anything, man? As we kind of close out, and is there anything you wanted to tell people that? Like I said, I'm going to make sure that we get RG in contact with you and make sure Tony follows through on his donation since he's a big winner today out of La Cantera. And how can people, and like I said, I'll attach it. How can people who want to be a part, who want to register, who want to give back and donate to such a great tournament, get at you?
So the easiest way, probably because our website is so long, is probably just olgh.fundraiser@gmail.com. So olgh.fundraiser@gmail.com. Something I didn't tell y'all is we're actually going to have 3 hole-in-one prizes that are available to everyone. I think one of them is a smoker. The other one is a a rangefinder. We have I think a TV, but then
Brucey needs one.
Needs a new TV right there. Yeah, you can hang it right behind him. Sorry.
He's got a TV, and show him, Brucey. I got a TV to my left. Show him.
Yeah.
Mine's gonna be
an iPad for me. It's an iPad for me, right?
But in our mulligan package, we also have 2 mulligans. We have a grenade ball, so when you're in the sand, you can throw the grenade over and not have to worry.
Heard of that, bro? That's pretty cool. That's pretty fun, right?
Yeah,
we
like that.
We call those Saddams.
Oh man, we'll talk about times in the sandbox later. But also we have a $5,000 hole-in-one hole out on hole number 12. So in case you're out at Alsatian and you need to go out there and start practicing, it's hole number 12.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. Well, here we got a great comment. This is directed at Brucey right here. Tell Brucey to buy a TV with the money he didn't pay me today.
Wow, John.
We'll get that. We'll get that.
I'll explain it right now.
Okay, well, good. Guys, that's Frank Bazan with Our Lady of Guadalupe. Our Lady of... Help us out, bro. Help us out.
Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Our Lady of Guadalupe in Helotes. And if you have... Elotes, if you haven't been, it's right off of Bandera. If you keep going into Helotes, Elotes, it's right there. Beautiful church to the left. My in-laws attend it. I've been several times when my in-laws make me go over there with them.
Flores?
It is. No, it's on the way. It's on the way to Flores. It's right there on the left-hand side. Great church, great community, great people like Frank and the CYO board there and all the people. Make sure guys on March 28th coming up, beautiful Alsatian golf course, great event. Thanks so much for being on tonight, man, and we're gonna blast it. We're gonna help you, and I'm gonna make sure RG gets with you, and we thank you so much, man, for what you do for our kids, dude, because it's a thankless job, and your daughter's gonna love that forever. She will never forget it, that her daddy was around, supported her, even when, just like your buddy, even when she didn't want to be out there. No, you're gonna do it, and hey, man, this is beautiful, bro. I regret none of my time giving back to CYO.
Yes,
no, thank you guys for having us on, or me on. I do appreciate it from the bottom of our heart.
Yes, sir.
We love you guys.
Oh man, thank you, brother. We appreciate it. And like I said, I want the donation. We want the donation letter, right, Brucey? That RG gives.
Yes, sir. Right off. I got no.
All right, guys. That's Frank Bazan with Our Lady of Guadalupe Helotes CYO golf tournament, March 28th, Alsatian Golf Course. We will have more info on it and how you can support, get a team. It's going to be a great event. Juliana's. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hungry right now. I think I gained 5 pounds. I think I gained 5 pounds just thinking about it. All right. Frank, you have a good night, brother. Thanks for.
Yes, sir.
Y'all.
Dude, quality people, bro.
Dude,
quality people on the show.
Bro. I like doing this, bro, dude. I like helping.
Hey, you're just like in Coming to America. I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, dude. I am, dude.
Okay, real, bro, so as we wrap up the show, we had some quality guests on tonight with Carrie, with Frank, 2 great organizations that are doing some great things, using that power of sports to put out better human beings, bro. And I freaking love that. It gets me going. This is what I live for. This is what I'm thankful for, this platform. We want to thank several people, guys. Make sure, guys, you hit up our home, the official home course of Nothing is OB Golf Podcast. Hit up golfclubtexas.com. This course is a vibe. Course is in great shape. 100%
Zoysia.
100% Zoysia from tee to green. Bolahue and Zeke, his staff, are doing some great things, bro. Course, I'm telling you, bro.
I get to go, bro. I was bummed out, bro.
I know, bro. You know what? That's why you don't get invited nowhere, because you always say no.
Fifth man out.
You always say, You always have a good excuse, bro. You always have a good excuse. But myself and several of the board members played a hot 9 there yesterday, and I'm super proud of Bo. I'm super proud of his staff. They're doing some great things. Courses in great shape. That night, and we finished. We played 11 holes. Came in. 10 cup bar was popping. Range was full. Short game area. Man, that place is a vibe. the food, the drinks, the course. And it's nice to see that this warmer temperatures has really helped out some of that stuff. Had a lot of construction, a lot of trucks going in and out, fixing that car path. Car path is fully complete. Again, if you haven't been to Golf Club of Texas, or you haven't been a while, hey man, it's time to go back.
Yes, sir.
Course is a vibe. And we want to thank our presenting sponsor, Maximum Demolition Dismantling. Lee Ramos, we are glad and we are thankful to have him back. Lee Ramos, make sure you hit up Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. The owner operator, hit him up at 210-507-2227. This dude loves the dirty work. We're thankful to have him on and his sponsorship and his support. Brucey, what's one thing you would like to have demoed in your house right now? And demoed and maybe build?
My carpet, bro.
Your carpet. You want your carpet? Dude. I don't know. Hey, Lee, can you go there and demo Brucey's carpet?
My carpet. The wife wants tile, but I don't want tile, dude. So I don't know. We might get hardwood. I don't know yet, dude. Got to see how the taxes look,
bro. According to you, if your wife says it, you have to do it.
Oh, of course, way. It's called Happy Wife, Happy Life, way. You ever heard that? No.
Have you ever heard you don't bring sand to the beach?
I have no idea what that means, but okay, dude.
I know you don't. We know you don't. We know you don't. But okay. Brucey, you know what? One thing I would like to do is I would love to get my bathroom, my master bathroom demoed. Ooh, and I think I'm gonna have to make a couple calls and a couple texts and said as part of the sponsorship, do you think you can demo?
I know, right? Hey, can you let show
me how real the sponsorship is?
I know. Yeah, dude.
We're thankful to have Lee Ramos back, and we are coming live from the Texas Chancla Studios. Thanks to Jesse Hernandez. Yes, he is that lawyer. We're coming live from the Texas Chancla Studios. Make sure you hit up Jesse for any of your legal matters, legal needs at JesseHernandezLaw.com. All right, Brucey. We got into a big argument this week, you and I.
Yeah, we did, bro. We did. Let's throw it out there, bro. Let's air out this drama. Come on. Bring it to me. I know you want to tell me some stuff.
Okay, all right. So we belong to all these group chats, right? And one of the group chats is it's with nothing but like our boys. I think there's like 12, 13 of us. I don't know what somebody said, but Brucey had the audacity to say that I never hook him up with anything.
Yeah.
And you know what I said? Brucey, talk about my wife, talk about my kids, talk about my weight.
That's fucked up, bro. I know.
Don't talk about and I put this on this is podcast related. I said, don't talk about the podcast, like, because you hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
And I've been waiting for Brucey. John Gonzalez demolish and rebuild Arnold Garcia golf game.
Wow, bro, that's my godson, bro.
John Gonzalez, Brucey, we're gonna have a new segment. What would you like to demolish from your golf game?
My backswing.
Oh man, John. Hey, John, I'm gonna hook you up with a free round of golf, bro. Okay.
Oh, you can hook him up, but you can't hook me up, bro. Wow.
Because he brings something. John brought something to the table.
Yeah. Hey.
So Brucey said that I don't hook him up, and I felt like Bruce. Demolishes Chipper. So Bruce hurt my feelings because he said that I don't hook him up with anything and I don't take care of him. And so I took it as Brucey slapping the hand that feeds him and always takes care of him. So I said, next time we go somewhere to go play the number 2 rated course in the state of Texas, eat for free, drink for free. I said, I'll take somebody else. The next time we go to a country club and I pay his $150 guest fee, I said, I guess that's not hooking him up out of my hard-earned money.
Yeah. And I'm sorry that I said it like that, bro, but you got to give the full explanation, man. So the full explanation, bro, is that when guys banter, banter is banter, right? You talk shit, you talk shit. Well, and these
you wasn't talking shit. You hurt my feelings.
So, hey,
you hurt my feelings. These
group chats that Andy's talking about, he always talks shit. Like Andy's like,
but it's the truth. It's the truth,
dude. So Andy, you guys, whoever watched this show, and you know who you are, and you know Andy, he talks a lot of shit, and I eat it. But this is the second time that Andy gets mad for the second time.
You need to stop eating.
out of our 5 years that we've known each other, 4 years that we've known each other, this is the second time I've ever said anything back. And both times that I've talked back, he gets butthurt. The first time was at Fort Sam when I said, "Hey, bro, you gonna pick up the flag or not?" And you get all like, "Oh shit!" Like,
well, you whipped. You whipped your head and had whiplash. That's how quick you turned your neck at me.
Time, and I'm like, bro, you talk about my golf game, you talk about my height, my weight, my marriage, you talk about my finances, you talk about everything, bro. And then one time I say something in response, he's like, "I can't believe you said that. You hurt my inner child." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Not my inner child. You hurt my feeling. Well, the podcast is my child. The podcast is my child. I know you didn't build it. I know you're writing on the Lord.
This is why I wore this today, because you gave this to me. Right? You gave this to me. Thank you. I appreciate it. But dude, you left all your armpit hair right here, dude. You left your sweat marks right here. And I'm like, "Hey, bro, give me
Brucey, I don't have armpit. Bro. I don't have armpit hair. I shave my armpit, so it's not me.
I'm like,
it's
bro,
not me.
Something fresh, bro. Let me wear something that's not your.
See, look at you. Look at you. But what do I have?
Dude, you remind me of the cousin that was with today, bro. He gave me all his hand-me-downs, and he's like,
Brucey, like, you don't even, Brucey, you don't even buy brand new golf clubs. You love hand-me-downs. You love, that's what you love. Remember, and like the quote I showed you, it's not the people that you want in your life, it's the people that you need in your life. And we are the people we're the people you need. You don't buy anything brand new, so we want to make sure that you stay you. You're it's a hand-me-down. You're second, third rated stuff. You need that. That's where you thrive the best. It's kind of like your outfit today. And you even said it like, man, you're wearing like you look like Michael Jordan golfing. Like you had the pants.
Hold on, dude. Okay.
Way down low.
Dude, that's fucked up. My outfit looked fresh today. I thought it looked fresh today, dude. I was trying to, I said,
you did. If you did it
because I feel like shit. Maybe my outfit,
bro. Your polo was like this, bro. I thought it was you were wearing like FUBU. That's what I thought you were wearing.
It's been working. I don't know if it's not working on you. It's working on me, bro.
It's not working on me.
Dead tight. Now I got some space in here. I'm able to flex a little bit, dude. I'm losing weight.
Let's show the belly. Show the belly. Let's show the. Let's put it to the test. Right here, right here. RG, having the podcast seat is a hookup. Benz. There you see.
Wow, RJ. Hey, RG says he's riding the high right now because RG, dude, you beat me 2 out of 3. I'll give you that. Hey, congrats. Proud of you, bro. You
give it to him. He earned it. He earned it right here. Look, RG, facts. I want the 790s, but I don't want to pay retail. Heard on hole 7 from Brucey himself. Haha, his fit was Jordan down.
Yes. Hey, dude, guys. If you have financial sense, people are gonna agree and say, "Hey, dude, it doesn't
exactly. It fits your financial sense. No, you don't buy stuff brand new, so you don't need brand new stuff. You don't need it.
Okay,
you don't need it. You want it.
So this is what you want. I'm sorry for talking about you not hooking me up on the podcast. You know what, dude? You're right. It's a privilege to be on. So thank you. But at the end of the day, too, like, hey, dude, hey, I think I earned my right here too, bro. I think I earned my right. I think I bring a lot, and sometimes it's just, hey, man, like I know it's a privilege to be on here, man, but at the same time, it doesn't, because it's like you're getting all these perks. You're getting, hey, look, man, I got this. So and so gave me this cap. So and so gave me these shirts.
What do you mean? And I'm like, who's showing off anything? Who's showing off anything? Who's showing off anything? Who's showing off anything?
I'm just saying.
And again, I had two nothing as OB hat, or I had 3, and what do? I gave them away. I don't even have a nothing as OB hat.
I know. We need some new ones, bro.
But I'm showing off stuff.
We need some new ones, bro.
You don't need anything. You have enough new stuff. You have enough new stuff to last you, and you don't need anything new. You need something used. Let me wear one, and I'll give you one.
It's not like getting married with something used and something new, dude. Oh, dude.
Right here, John Gonzalez. Man, John Gonzalez is bringing it. John, I think we're going to have to bring you on the show here. If you can't take the heat, don't talk it. Honor Garcia.
Oh, hey, I think he's mad right now, bro. I think he's mad at me.
What?
I don't know. I'm just saying because he's throwing
everybody's
some shots
mad
at me, bro. He's supposed to have my back.
Again, is it why it shouldn't hurt you if it's true? This is what I always go to. Like it shouldn't hurt you.
If you can't take it, you shouldn't be talking. That's why
I told you it's about the It's about the podcast. And I don't take care of you. Like I said, I got to start keeping receipts on Brucey's ass.
But then it's
I have to keep receipts.
You
have to keep receipts on this guy.
You contradict yourself because you tell me, Brucey, you got to be strong-minded. Who cares what people say? If it's not true, don't worry about it. Then the first thing I say, oh my God, you hurt my feelings. Like, bro, if it's not true, why does it hurt you? Just take it like a grain of salt.
It hurts my feelings because you're ungrateful. Because you're ungrateful.
Ungrateful. Wow, dude, you're
ungrateful.
Hey, dude, let's have episode.
You're ungrateful when you're
ungrateful partners way. We'll have an episode 4 on ungrateful.
You're ungrateful and you're unappreciative. And you hurt my feelings.
Okay.
So like I said, I'm not going to shell out $150 to pay for your round of golf to a course that you can't get into.
Okay.
On your own.
All right, brother.
And I said, and we'll see. And we'll see. No, you don't got me. That's the problem. You don't got me.
No,
you had me a taco today.
I got that.
You got me a taco.
The shot you're throwing over here. I'm just just taking them right now, bro. But
you're taking, I like how you're saying you're taking the shots in your mouth. Good. Take it. Take it.
Bro.
So, all right. So we played La Cantera, FOREBROS event. And I don't want to say the price that we got La Cantera at because like I'd say it's what $50-$60 under what it costs for somebody off the street, right? Or okay, amazing rate, 8:30 start times, right? Rolling tee times. La Cantera, great shape. Of course, if you had been outside at any part of the day today, beautiful day to be outside, right? Beautiful day, amazing, right? Amazing day to be outside to take in God's great gifts, right? The nature. So I played with JK, Oki Camarillo and Ike Camarillo. Great group today, badass group. I never played with JK, or I played with JK and Comanche. I never really played with Oki. It was a great group. We had a great time. Ike Buzzsaw Camarillo, again, he put it on my ass today. He shot, I think, a 75, and I shot a 78. But you know what? He had several blow-up holes where he had like a couple of doubles, but highlighted by, I think he had 5 birdies.
Bastard.
He had 5 birdies, and like they were all like just right there, right on my ass, and he shot great. But again, it was kind of like it was just a great round. It was awesome, great time. Well, I shot a 78 and I didn't play too bad. Putting sucked. You know, and really, I want Anthony Cantu to take us out there and to talk to us about the grain and his philosophy, because I don't think that starter, which was very informative at the beginning, Ron, which he was trying to help us out. I don't think that like 5-minute crash course in reading the grain out there is going to help me be a better.
Exactly. And I thought it was going to be enough, bro. Yeah, I thought it was going to be enough, but it wasn't enough.
We had some money today on you, Brucey, and you let us down today against RG.
I did. Hey, bro. Hey, it's like you can't win them all, right?
Take us through your round. Take us through your round.
I had a hot start. And it's like so what I've come to find out, dude, is that I'm my own worst critic, dude. I'm my own. I fucking fuck myself up, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. So with RG, he already knows my weaknesses. So he already had a game plan. He had a game plan already. I didn't have a game plan. I just went out to go out there.
And from what you're telling me, it sounded like he really did. He really had a game plan.
I believe it.
To play you, and not the course.
I think that he was out there to, how you said, he wanted to prove himself to everybody and say, hey, you know what? Brucey's not going to beat me twice in a row. And I'm going to win the 2 out of 3. So had a hot start, man. I drove one good. Had a good approach. I was up there for bird, missed my bird, made an easy par for me. Again, high handicapper, that's good. Had a good round. And then he comes and he goes, hey, Brucey, guess what, bro? And I was being good and not checking the app. I didn't check the app, and I didn't check my phone. You were texting me, hey, somebody needs to answer their things. And I was like, hey, that was RG's deal. I was doing the paper. Then all of a sudden, he's like, hey, Brucey, guess what, bro? I just put in the scores. Bro, you're tied for second, bro. And I'm like, or third. And I was like, oh shit, for real, badass, bro. And then I was like,
okay, all right. So okay, Brucey, hold on. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Stop me.
On RG's part, that's a no.
Yeah.
That's like some shit you would do.
Yeah.
You know, that's like some stupid, idiotic shit that you would do.
Yeah.
Right.
So I heard it. And
That's a no. That's a no on RG's part, bro. But you know what?
Golf HIPAA.
Yeah, that's a golf etiquette.
Because I'm trying. Like I was trying to be good and say, hey, you know what, dude? Like, remember, I have a problem. Don't look at the scoreboard because I start seeing it. And then,
but everybody knows that, and you know what? He let it. He used it against you. He did.
Yeah. So what I started noticing, dude, was like, I was like, fuck, like he's not playing to win. He's playing to beat me. Like he wants to make me like eat my words. Because again, I deserve it. I talk a lot of shit. I'm not gonna deny it. I talk a lot of shit. Like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I was like, dude, this guy's not even playing to win. He's playing just to like make sure, like if I fuck up, he wants to capitalize. If I do good, he wants to match me. Like it's all about like just what is Brucey gonna do? Let me either do better or make sure he doesn't get ahead of me, type of deal. And then so when I would get an upper hand, I would lose it on the very next hole, stuff like that, man. So but at the end of the day, dude, he told me straight up, like towards the end, he goes, "Hey, Brucey, last week was a fluke. When my driver's on, it's game over." And I was like, it wasn't really your driver today, bro. But yeah, man, dude, like he took me. I think he beat me by 6. I think he shot a 96, and I shot a 102. So then that's all I'm gonna end with, right? It's like you always tell me too, hey, bro, I grinded today, bro. And you're like, bro, you shot a fucking 95. How did you grind, right? So I'm like, it's like saying like, hey, you win skins and you win like with a double bogey. It's like, is that really winning the skin? And you can't win with a double bogey. You know what I mean? But I'm like, hey, dude, he beat me straight up.
Well, in your group, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In your group, y'all can.
That's what I'm saying.
In your group. But
hey,
that's why Four Bros has a place for everybody. Four Bros tour, baby, right here. Okay, RG, listening to the show right here. Brady 5 rings and he cheated sometimes. Oh well,
yeah.
Right here, Jordan Calendar. 3 more bad rounds. C flight. Here I come, coming for the champ. Now it's RG. Now RG's got the crown.
Yeah,
RG's got the crown.
Hey, bro,
he's mentally strong.
Can I say something real quick, dude? I was so fucking pissed, dude. Like, I was so mad because I lost, right? And I was so mad. And again, like they were giving me a lot of banter. As soon as I walked into the clubhouse, bro, they all started cheering, like, oh, RG, yeah, we took him down and shit, dude. But dude, I was so mad, dude. And then Roy was there, right? Roy's a good guy. I'm trying to get we're trying to hit it off pretty good. Roy's like, "What happened, Brucey? What happened?" And I said, bro, don't even start with me, bro. Because I said, right now, you and I are in the same handicap. I want you straight up. He's like, oh, what the fuck did I do? I want you,
bro. Hey, you're my next bitch.
I want you and Joel Mata, bro. I said, that's
right here.
Those are my guys. I told him too. I'm gonna be riding with them.
See, bro, and the thing is, Roy, Tony, he's looking for the guys that normally shoot worse than him. So that's why he wants you. He doesn't want you. He doesn't want you because you're going to give him comp. He wants you because he thinks it's going to be a dub. No, am I right, Brucey? Say, be honest.
Fucked up, bro.
See, look at you.
That's fucked up, bro.
Look at his face.
What it is, bro.
Look at his face.
No, it's just like
look at his face.
They're a good group of guys, and I always feel you shouldn't play with the same guys all the time. I think you should mix it around a lot. I've never played with Tony. I've never played
with the thing is, Brucey, nobody wants to. That's the thing. Nobody wants to play with you.
Fuck you. That's fucked up, dude. Wow, that hurts, bro. You know what? I should go.
What do we always talk about? The truth. What?
Dude, I know there's guys.
The truth. The truth. What? The truth. What?
Hey, dude, and then here.
The truth. The truth. What, Brucey? Say it.
It hurts. The truth hurts.
Okay, here you go. Hey, got some great comments right here. Not anymore, Tony Castillo. You coming down to B flight, or he's coming up to B flight. Easy dub right here. Oh, look and John Tejeda right here. He better give Roy his.
Roy's a 23. Roy's a 23. I'm about to go up to 21, 22, dude. So let me tell you this, dude. So, hey, John, I love that you're an honest guy, dude, and I'm an honest guy, dude. But I told him you can't, Andy, and if I'm wrong,
hold on, bro. You've already started and stopped yourself like 3 times in this.
But call me out if I'm wrong.
Whatever.
Call me out if I'm wrong,
just
bro.
Say it.
When you want to bet somebody,
just
bro,
say it already. Say it. Yeah, say it already.
I told John, I'll bet you. I'll double down with you when we play together. I want to.
That's fair.
I don't want to know what you're doing over there. I don't know. I want you in my group. I want you in my group.
No. Okay, and I think you always look at it. I think you always look at it negatively. You always look to see the worst in people. You're like, I don't know what he's doing over there, and you just say it. Just say it. Be honest and say what you always say to me. Like, well, then say it.
Be
say
transparent.
It. Yeah, be transparent. No. Say about what though? About what? Doing what? Doing what? Say it.
Oh, just again losing on a technicality or winning on a technicality.
But what kind of technicality?
That's what I'm saying. When you play,
no, you're not saying it. You're still not saying anything. Losing how? Losing what?
You say it since you know you want to say
it. Just say that they cheat. Say that you don't want to. You don't want to bet.
Don't call people out because I'm not calling people out. I'm just saying I want to know.
You're not calling people out, but that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. I want.
Is that what you're saying? Are you saying? What are you? No, that's not what you're saying. Say what you really mean.
Apparently, you know me too well, bro. Just say it.
Because you couldn't say it.
You always tell me
you couldn't say it.
No, you always tell me too. Hey, bro, if I'm gonna play somebody, bro, I want them to be
okay.
In my group.
I'm not asking you about me. You're the one saying it. This isn't about me. This is about you. So say it.
That's what I'm saying. If I bet somebody, I want to play in the group with them to be there together, match shot for shot, do shit for shit.
That's not what you were saying. How come you couldn't say that then? How come how come
get there?
No. You're not trying to get there. Just say it. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're shooting. I don't know where they're at. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Look at that. Look at that right there. Thank you. Right
Maya, that's what Maya told me today.
Andy, check your Wi-Fi and stuttering combo Brucey right now.
It is. Hey, dude. Freaking Andy with his freaking cricket over here, bro.
This is what I tell you right now. This is what I've been trying to tell you.
Tell me.
It's not about what people are doing in their group.
I know.
And I've always said it. And now you're trying to take what I've constantly told you because you can't say it yourself.
Yeah.
You say, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. No, I myself want to bet people because I can put heat on people. Like with Ike, I try to put heat on Ike. I couldn't put heat on Ike today. Just like last night. It's not the same thing. It's not. Why couldn't you just say that? Why couldn't you just say it?
Okay,
why couldn't no, it's not the same circle. It's because you don't want to say your mind. Say your mind.
Today's match was perfect, bro. It was like RG was playing me. He was feeding off of what I was doing. I did good. He wanted to say, and I caught. It was like, dude, if I fucked up, went out of bounds, he would hit his driver. If I was hitting in the fairway, he would say, "Fuck, I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna hit my 3-wood." So that's what I'm saying. I want to play with somebody's side. That's what I want to do. I want to focus on what they're doing. I'm playing them. I'm not really playing to win. I'm playing them. I have a match with them. Like I like the bragging rights. I want to know that, hey, dude, I beat you in front of you, with you. I didn't beat you on another group. You didn't finish before me. I didn't see your scores. None of that shit. I beat you in person.
Why can't you just say that? Why can't you just say that?
It was interfere, bro.
No, because because that's not what you meant. Okay. That's not what you meant, Brucey. But I'm glad. I mean, if that's the stance you're taking my stance. You're seeing my thing. You're seeing how I see it. How I.
But it's like I'll feed off what you said too. When you told somebody, "Hey, bro, don't stop being nice to Brucey. You got to give him toxicity. You got to be on top of him." And I'm like. I was like, how you said, hey, it's not what I want, but maybe it's what I need. If I have a little bit more somebody.
Well, I think what I think is toxic, and I think Oki said it right on the first hole to me too. Hey, we don't have any of that toxic shit here. And I said, bro, what's toxic to you isn't toxic to me, and vice versa. Right. So I think maybe that's just what I'm saying. I don't think there's any toxic people within the group. I don't think that
it's you. You're the toxicity.
And I think it's ruffling feathers. I don't think it's just toxic. I think it's just I am the way that I am. I just love to have fun. And like always, I pal around with you all the time. And you're like, you're so mean to me. And I said, bro, that's how I show you I love you, is because you know what, again, I never had brothers growing up. So you're my brother.
You remind me, did you remind me of the husband who beats his wife and just says, "It's because I love you, dude." It's like bullshit.
That's why I shake. That's why I shake you, Bruce. That's why I shake you a lot, Brucey.
But seriously, bro, like I don't like playing like that, bro. I don't like putting toxicity. I don't like putting pressure. Like, oh, hey, he didn't want it or some shit. Hey, it is what it is. Bro.
See, putting pressure. I mean, that's clear because you put zero pressure on RG today. I mean, it's clear. It's clear. You don't like putting pressure. I mean, we've got that out of you, right? It's clear.
Wow,
Jordan Calendar, Brucey is always playing the victim.
Good, bro. Am I an easy target or what is it, bro? Everybody's just coming.
No, it's again you. But this is what you do. This is what you do, and this is why I always tell you.
I don't understand.
You just did it right there. What do I do? What do I do? Right here, John Tejeda, right here. Don't make him say it out loud. Brucey wants to be in the same cart so he can look into your eyes while you give him the chorizo.
That's it, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. That's fucked up, John, dude. I have a lot of respect for you, bro.
Remember what I always tell you, Brucey. John, I always tell Brucey, I said, is it fucked up because it's funny or is it fucked up because it's true? Right here. Look, Mike Gomez, Nick and I versus Andy and Brucey. Okay, guys, I would love to match up with Brucey.
Why would you do it?
I can't be Brucey's partner. Brucey doesn't know how to play nice with anybody.
Put me on your shoulders, bro. Put me on your shoulders. Be the alpha dog that you are.
No, I'm a beta. I told you I'm a beta. I'm not the alpha. I'm a beta. And you're more like a rho or sigma. You're closer to an omega at the end.
Okay.
Alpha, beta, gamma, rho, pi, delta, sigma, tau, cow, epsilon, theta, eta, theta, iota.
Bro.
You're more no, it's the Greek alphabet. See, there's alpha and omega. You're closer to an omega.
Yeah. Eddie, you know what's fucked up too, dude? When I walked into the clubhouse, everybody's like, hey, you owe me, we had a bet. I'm like, what the fuck? How do I bet everybody? I don't bet everybody, bro. You know me. I'm not gonna bet.
Tell him. I didn't bet you because I want to focus on my bets in the group. I want to
focus on RG, and I do net. I don't ever do gross. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Like Mike. Hey, did you see Mike's sobriety? Fernando giving Mike Gomez's, bro. Mike. I thought Mike was trying to make out. Bro, I thought Mike was trying. Crazy eyes, dude. I thought Mike was trying to make out with me before I left. He's like, "How's your street today?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "Get on my face, dude. What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Somebody get this dude a 30-piece buffalo shrimp stack." Yeah. So you know what? I would love to play with Brucey. Brucey's my dog. Brucey's my boy. I love Brucey. He's my brother, and we always fight. We yin and yang because we're brothers. Because I love him and I appreciate you, Brucey. I appreciate what you do for the podcast. I appreciate your devotion, everything. You're not going to be crying worse than you were crying today after RG whipped your ass.
Yeah, true.
But I am thankful for you. You are my brother. You bring a lot to the table. I mean, you and I, we always talk about, we haven't figured out what that is. And it's like more like the kids' table, like at Thanksgiving. It's the kids' table.
Yeah.
And but I appreciate you and what you do for the podcast. And I do, man. I love you. And
thank you, bro.
This
appreciate
podcast, see, like that. See, look, this is what he always says. I can't tell him I love him, and he knows I need to hear it back, but he can never tell me.
I love you too, bro. I do. If I did it, it's like I said. It's like George Lopez. Hey, do you love me? Hey, I'm here, right? I'm here.
That doesn't mean
I haven't left you, bro. I haven't
left you. Rudy's always there, but he don't love nobody.
No, he doesn't, bro. He's trying to hate me too, bro. What the fuck? What did I ever do to you, Rudy? Dang, bro. He never stays behind. He never stays behind.
Right here. Ryan Lee, Brucey's the man. Hey, second fan, Brucey. Mark Brucey.
Right. Brucey. Hey, I think it's because Ryan's looking for a high handicapper for Gateway, bro. He needs a high handicapper.
But tell him you won't play on Sundays.
What? Oh, I don't.
Hey, tell him you won't play on Sundays though.
I'm gonna be there.
Tell him. Say it.
I'm gonna be there.
Be where?
Be there Sunday.
Be where Sunday?
Gateway.
No. Does Esther know this?
Keep it down low, bro. Down low.
Look, John Tejeda. All love, Brucey, but you still owe me.
This guy, bro. Hey.
Gosh. Look at that. I got Alex. You didn't make the cut on this one. Are you playing? hold on. Are you playing with Patty, Brucey? Oh, I'm gonna text Esther right now. Esther,
Fuck you, bitch, dude.
Esther, do y'all have any plans on Sunday?
Yep. I had to talk to our pastor and tell him, hey, dude, could you have Saturday mass so I can go?
Hey, it's what is your church called? Anywhere Church, right? It's Anywhere Church.
Hey, you can talk about everything, just don't talk about my church, okay, bro?
But no, isn't it called Anywhere Church?
No, it's not. It's not called Anywhere. It's called Church Under the Bridge. No, I'm just kidding, bro.
What is it called?
What do you mean it's called? It's called Grace Point Northeast. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Hey, see, and if the pastor says it and does it and blesses you, and you know what? Hey, it's perfect, bro.
Yes,
right here, Jordan Calendar. Break that team up, Andy. Can't have Brucey with Patty, bro.
Why not? Why can't we?
Why are you telling me? Tell Jordan.
Oh, I know. Why can't we have it?
He's in the corner. Hey.
You're
looking down on
it. Jordan, play tournaments and then you can say something, bro. Just kidding, bro.
Look, sorry. Grace Point is a great church. Pastor Harris is an OG.
Yep.
See, but the thing is, don't let Ryan fool you. He knows every pastor and every priest because he's a realtor, and so he's always got a name drop and he's always got to be ready, bro. Yeah. I figured out Ryan's game. I figured out his game, bro, and he's good at it.
Yep.
Okay, so Brucey, we aired it out, and I'm glad we did.
Yep. You got to air out the laundry, bro.
Did you say you were?
I told you I was sorry. I told you I was sorry, bro. I said, hey. Dude,
okay, and I'm gonna tell you, like I told Carrie, hey, like Carrie told me, I'm gonna forgive you, but I'll never forget.
Yeah. Hey, I hold receipts, Way. I hold receipts.
I do. I hold receipts too, Way. I know, like you do on your app. Hey, I have a Brucey app, and I'm keeping all receipts, bro. Yeah. Okay. In the upcoming weeks, we're going to be talking about. In the upcoming weeks, we have several guests that are going to be coming on and have reached out to us. Garage Golf. They now are sponsored by the same technology, Full Swing technology that the TGL uses. We're also going to be talking about and reviewing, and we don't go into too much depth. We only talk about like what we like the most and of the new season of Full Swing 3. But what is maybe your parting shots for this badass episode we had? Needed episode.
Yeah, like I said, bro, like thank you for first and foremost, man. Thank you for whoever's staying. Like I said, man, Andy and I do like we talk a lot of shit. We love hard, man. We want to see the game of golf grow. We want to see FOREBROS grow even better and stronger. But nah, man, like I said, you like I do talk a lot of shit, but it's all in good humor, man. I will never disrespect anyone. I will never come at anyone. I will never look down on anyone, man. I mean, it's like Andy says, bro, at the end of the day, dude, we're all brothers. We all like to shoot the shits. Like I said, man, I didn't have any brothers growing up, dude. So a lot of y'all are like my brothers. So, dude, like, again, man, if I ever just right now, I'm gonna say it publicly right now, if I've ever said anything or if I ever do say anything that disrespects or just hits below the belt, dude, put me to the side. Let me know, man. Just say, hey, bro, that wasn't right. That wasn't called for, man. But Andy's is on another level, dude. He says shit all the time. But seriously, man, like my intentions are always good. My intentions are always just to just not make it dull, not make it boring, not make it whatever. I want to have some fun, but I want to have good fun too, man, dude. So my parting shots are to the guys who I bullshit with, man. Hey, just know that I come from a good place. I'll never, again, I'm not that bad dude, man, dude, and I'll never try to be that bad dude. So again, thank you for being my friend. Thank you for listening, tuning into the podcast, man. And I appreciate each and every one of you who stick behind and every one of you who are my friends out there, man.
That's a good parting shot, Brucey.
Thank you.
That's a good way to backtrack.
Oh, thank you.
Good backtrack. You're like Deion Sanders in his prime, baby.
What are yours, bro?
Backpedaling.
What's your parting shots?
Don't
think too hard, bro.
You know, as my parting shot, I'm thankful for this game of golf. You know, for Carrie being on, Frank being on last week, Beto, Jessica wanted to be on, Sergio being on, Robert Vasquez, Bo LeHue. I wish I could say more names. Ray Garza, Art Strickland. You know, I wish I could say, thankful to our sponsors, Jesse, thankful to FOREBROS Tour, thankful to Lee Ramos. I wish I could say more names. I wish I could say more names that I was thankful for in this golf industry. Thankful to the superintendents we've had on here, Bruce, the golf coaches. We don't pay anybody to be on the show. Everybody, the people that are guests that have been on here, they do it because we ask them, and they want to be on. And that's what I'm thankful for, because the show doesn't work without our viewers, doesn't work without our fans, doesn't work without our supporters, our sponsors, our guests. And I say that because I've asked several people to be on the show, and they give me a runaround, or they make excuses constantly, and I'm not trying to call out people that this is not a shot. It's my parting shots, and I'm shooting, whether they're blanks or they're loaded. I'm shooting, and you know what? I wish we could get. People always say you need to get this person, you need to get that person. Don't think we don't try, and we're trying to do good work, And I'm thankful. That's what I'm thankful for, because some people were talking crap to us about having Carrie on the show, and I'm thankful to her, because she's, whether some people see it or not, she's doing a service to the young people in the golf community that maybe not a lot of other people can do. And I said that earlier. Several people that I know think they can do a better job than she can. Mm-hmm. And whether or not, we're not in her shoes, which are probably like small female shoes, but we don't know what she has to deal with. And I think she has things to the best of her ability. And I'm hoping that we're there to support them, and we want to support others.
Yep. There
you go. Look, Randy said it more perfectly. If you ever want less views, just put me on.
And he does pretty good little Facebook, good little reels and stuff, bro.
Well,
I see him on the other time.
We know what? I really want a new house. It's probably not going to happen, but if I were going to buy a house, it'd be from Ryan Lee.
Yeah. And he just likes going to open houses because it's free food, right, dude? Like, you get a little free snacks.
I do it like in Hey, I Love You.
Yeah, I
like
to
do farts and fart walks. I'll do fart walks right here. And paninis and paninis. I like the roasted sun-dried paninis. Right there. Look, bro, that's my boy.
Yeah.
Right here, Jordan Calendar. I still want a bargaining with Brucey bit. Brucey is out there hunting bargains all week.
Dude, all day, bro. Hey, I'm about to buy I can't say what I'm about to buy, but anyways, go ahead, dude.
So I know what you're about to buy.
What?
Did you? Didn't you show me the video? Didn't you show me the video about the P790s?
Oh no, I want some.
Show me the shafts.
Oh yeah, I want some. That's my freaking birthday, Christmas, Hanukkah, everything, dude.
No, but you don't get anything for Christmas. Remember, you give everything away for Christmas. You don't get anything for Christmas.
Spirit of giving, bro. Spirit of giving. So if you want to give to me, I'm wide open, bro.
But hey,
literally,
you can give to yourself right here. Brucey bringing us the hottest bargain out there every week. No, but he'll bring it to you after he's already received it on multiple phones and multiple accounts.
I'm telling you right now, guys, I got one secret right here, dude. If you got T-Mobile, you got to use T-Mobile rewards, bro. It's called Tuesday rewards. Hey, dude, Andy doesn't know it, but I'm gonna take him out to Jack in the Box for a free jumbo jack, dude. And I'm like this,
Brucey, but I want that burger, and he goes, "No, you can only get that."
Hey, I know. I got 2 phones, so I get 2 burgers, bro. And we're sharing.
You did that at the Shake Shack one time. Hey, 2 straws. Hey, 2 straws.
Hey, Andy, you want anything for Shake Shack? Yeah, what? No, you can't have that. You gotta have this burger. No fries.
Hey, don't worry. I already ordered for us. Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you to our official home course, Golf Club of Texas. Make sure you hit it up, guys. Course is a vibe, checks all the boxes. Short game chipping, pro shop, the staff, friendly staff, great course upgrades, 10-cup bar. Man, the course is looking nice, and thank you guys to our studio sponsor, the Texas Chancla, Jesse Hernandez. Dude is a beast in the courtroom, a hack golfer just like us out there on the course, living his best golf life.
Dude, I'm gonna
Make
ask
sure,
him,
guys,
I can make a TikTok with him, bro.
You need to, bro. We
All
need
right.
to.
I want to do a segment with him. I want to do one, just one.
We
like,
need to.
Something,
We need to,
something
but you
golf
ask
related,
him.
right?
You ask
I
him and
want
see,
to.
and maybe he's the one I'm talking to, even though he's sponsoring the studio. Jesse,
Right?
please, we need you,
Yeah,
Jesse.
no. Let me just
We
have
need
one
you.
TikTok, bro. Let me just tag you on one TikTok.
Just one, please, one. And thank you to our presenting sponsor, Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Thanks to have Lee Ramos. We're super happy and glad to have Lee Ramos back, owner operator of Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Hit him up at MaximumDemo.com. This guy loves the dirty working, man. He will get the job done. We're so thankful to have him back as our presenting sponsor. And also, guys, we want to say a special shout out and special thanks to FOREBROS Tour. Never golf alone again. Guys, make sure if you do not have a home, check out our boys on FOREBROS. Guys, check them out. You can check them out on Unknown Golf on Facebook. We have a link for FOREBROS Tour on nothingisob.com, guys. So make sure, guys, you check out our boys here. We're still working on some of the new features that I'm loving from StreamYard, guys. Man, we're thankful to our FOREBROS. Man, dude, they've given us so much brotherhood, friendship, and it's just, man, we're so thankful to these guys, man. Make sure, guys, you hit them up. FOREBROS Tour, never golf alone again, guys. We keep zero money, $0. I'm thankful to be on the board, guys. And check us out, guys. Nothingisob.com. Great show tonight, Brucey. Man, we aired out a lot of dirty laundry tonight.
Hey, bro, true definition of nothing is OB, bro. But you know what, dude? It was good to get all that weight off my shoulders, bro.
Yeah. And we need to put some more. We need to put some more weight on there.
Fuck that, bro. I can't take it, bro.
Guys, make sure, guys, if you have a loved one or you your family, your boys, and you may have issue, hey guys, make sure you squash it. Let them know you love them.
Yes, sir.
Let them know your family, your friends, your boys. Remember, in the game of life,
nothing is OB. Come on.